Hello and welcome to another episode of Atomic Vinyl Reviews. And today, well, I'm a little late to the party, but today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the MonsterArts SpaceGodzilla figure. Not the re-release that came with the little baby Godzilla, but the original one. So they go for an incredibly high price these days. And somehow I managed to find one very cheap. So I picked it up and grabbed it instantly. Even though I wasn't supposed to be getting too many figures. But I had to, because this was just, even if not for the figures, just a great investment, really. So just opening them up here. As you can see, I've got the Godzilla, MonsterArts Godzilla first release, Heisei Godzilla from that film, and since I don't have Godzilla Jr., or Baby Godzilla, I have Baby Space Godzilla here, which is just a Gashapon Space Godzilla, which is my only other Space Godzilla figure, actually. So just opening this thing up, I'm really excited to see this guy, because Space Godzilla has been one of those figures that I've been really wanting to get for a long time, but like I said, it got, like, since I missed out on the first release, because I didn't get into MonsterArts until just after the Millennium, the first release Millennium Godzilla came out. So that's about when I started to get into MonsterArts. But before that, I didn't have any of, didn't collect them before that, so I missed out on some of those first releases of those figures and all that sort of stuff. And this one's always eluded me, and with the new one that they released, with the little baby one, I wanted to get that one so bad, but it was so expensive, I couldn't find it anywhere close to the price I was willing to pay for it. And I wasn't really interested in Godzilla Jr., even though, you know, if I got that figure, I would have been happy as hell, because it's cute and all, but for a MonsterArts of it, not really. But this one, so, let's see him. Ooh, this one was so lucky to find, because it's a really cool kaiju, and I've heard really good things about this figure, so it's not every day you get like an early MonsterArts figure at this day and age of MonsterArts. Although I did find a pretty good deal on a Mechagodzilla 2 figure for Heisei Mechagodzilla. Kind of later on, so it happens. You gotta look out for it. So there he is. Wow. So apparently this guy's never been out of his box, which is pretty cool. The box is a little warped up the top, but that's no big deal. Wow, it's a pretty box. The classic original sort of MonsterArts stuff going on. You got the little poster there and all these promo images which just look great. And seeing the figure, ooh, I'm liking it. Yeah, he's got a good looking face. The paint looks good just how it is. I've been toying with the idea of whether to take him out of the box or not, but I'm not one of those collectors that leave stuff in the box. I know I know the benefits of it in some cases, but I need to see this guy. So I'm gonna open the box in the most discreet way I can, which is from under the box. And again, the top of the box is kind of warped already, but let's just do it under the box. Plus, I've noticed that stuff doesn't go down in value too much with Godzilla stuff, even after it's been taken out of the box, as long as you have the box and have all the bits and they're all nice, in good condition and clean and all of that. So, ooh. Plus, I already cut the tape, so no going back. So I'm not too concerned about that, because I try to take good care of my figures. Probably better care than I take of my actual figure. But Yeah, so the reason I do it from the underside of the box is it makes the top of the box look nicer. In most cases, if you get a nice crisp new box, it kind of makes a big deal. And I'm just using this technique with a ruler that I did a video on um, earlier on, and it just really makes it so when you're pulling out these bits of the boxes, you don't get a big crease down the middle of this, which is, if you're doing it by hand, you're gonna get. Unless you go so slowly that it's just not worth it. Alright, so got our cardboard. Got whatever this is, our instructions. Good. Space Godzilla instructions. Ooh, he has a beam. Yeah, that's gonna be exciting. Some of these older ones did have a lot of beams. I don't really like the color of this box. I like the color purple, so this is pretty cool. And you could just slide him out. Come on. Okay, we'll just open up this yellow card. Yeah, there we go. Haha! So we'll put our nice box to the side. Oh, I just noticed on the top of the box, it's got that like crown shape that Space Godzilla has on top of his head. Just leave that there. Nice! We got this crystal base and our beams, and that's looking really cool. That's a big load of accessories, and he's actually a pretty big looking figure, which is really nice. So let's get this guy out. Is this taped? Yeah, it's taped. I'm not sure how accurate it is that this guy's never been out of the box, because this tape here doesn't look too original, but regardless, he's looking good. So who cares? Does it have that fresh MonsterArts smell? He does, actually. Wow. That smell is always a good sign, people. Oh, got all this packaging here. So, first, let's take a look at some of these accessories. So we got this, oh, it's stuck. How do we take this out? Oh, it just clips in. So we got this really nice effect display base. It actually looks a lot better in person, I noticed, than it did in a lot of reviews of this thing that I've seen. It just says Toho China underneath and smooth, but these crystals are nice, really perloid, sort of silvery shimmer to them on this, in the translucent, which is really cool, and they have this really jagged texture. And then we get this this sandy colored sort of rocky base, which is really nice. So definitely a really cool addition, this. And ooh, same goes with this beam. I love the sculpt of this slightly softer plastic. And a nice, nice goldeny, orangey sort of effect part. Has that same sort of shimmer that these crystals do. Now we can get to the real exciting part, which is Space Godzilla. Whoa. Oh, I'm so happy to finally be holding this guy, because it's been a long time waiting. Wow, the crystals on his shoulders are actually clear, like light goes through them a little bit. I don't know if it can come up on camera at all, but they're slightly translucent as well, just like the just like the other crystals, and same with the back ones. They look really nice, actually. Really good looking figure, actually. Ooh, and that pardon. Ooh, and the tail on this is really nice. This one bends really nicely. Look at that. I don't know what time this one was exactly released, but like these Heisei Godzilla, their tails have like this big block here, which is really annoying. And my least liked thing about This one and even the birth version. I love the birth version, the 1995 birth version, Godzilla and Burning Godzilla, which is the same figure, different color, but I love that one, but the tail tip is so primitive. And already on Space Godzilla, they had the beautiful tail going on, where it's bent, has some little movable parts all the way down to the tip here. So that's really impressive. There's some nice purple. I'll kind of actually better show you this. So there's some nice purple hues through those spines as well. This really nice dark, beautiful color and really great detailing. This is a very effective figure. The crest on his head is also transparent. The yellow crest, it looks beautiful. It's got some nicely painted teeth. Actually, there's not really any slop on these, which is great to see. And it's got those nice fierce eyes. So really cool looking kaiju. I love the spikes on the top of his head as well. Just look at that. So let's just get him straightened out and put him next to our Godzilla, which he versed in the film. Oh, that's looking good. Nice sizing here. He's a bit bigger than this one. Probably would line up about face to face with the birth version, but this one I think is from the actual film, so the size is really accurate. And yeah, that's my unboxing of this guy. I like this one a lot more than I expected, actually. This one's really good. Like, Space Godzilla isn't one of my all-time favorite Godzilla monsters. I mean, I always loved the design, but the movie was a bit like one of the weaker ones in the Heisei era, unfortunately. It did have some cool stuff in it, but overall, it was a step down from some of the other ones, considering like Godzilla vs. Destroyer was not too far off in in those films, and that's like one of my all-time favorite Godzilla movies. But this figure is beautifully done. I'm sure it's a Yuji Sakai sculpt, as they always seem to be, and oh, even the red in these around the base of the scales here, and all this detailing is, and the purple around the toenails is really cool. Love this figure, actually. Oh man. So yeah, that's the Atomic Vinyl Reviews unboxing of Space Godzilla in 2018. So it took me some time, but I got there, just as I will with releasing more videos. So do tune in next time, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and all that stuff, because I really appreciate that, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this figure, and maybe the SH MonsterArts line in general, because I kind of get this vibe that people are going to start doing that whole thing where it's like, oh, the line's not as good as it used to be, la-di-doo-di-doo-di-da-day-day, as they always seem to do in the comments and on various forum posts and Facebook and all manner of places. But yeah, so if you're feeling up to doing that, then go ahead. It'll be quite enjoyable to see all your comments and stuff. So without further ado, may all your vinyl be a radiated vinyl. Over and out.